Now, what do you do when for years you lied on a man, tried to destroy this man, spread propaganda through your platform about this man, and then what happens? That very man decimates the team that you've been backing and the losers that you've been backing. What do you do next? You humble yourself, put your tails between your legs, and go beg the Don for mercy. And that is exactly what these hosts at MSNBC was forced to do with tanking ratings. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me tell you all something if you didn't know. The children of Judah shall always have the necks of the Babylonians at their heels. God's people will always triumph over the heathens. I know, you butchers are devastated that the very people you listened to for the last, 4 or 5 years, dogging Donald Trump, referring to him as Hitler and fascist, and saying the most deranged things about him, now have to humble themselves and go bow down to the very man that they've tried to destroy. Yeah, I know you guys are devastated, right? And you were listening to them. These are the people you were listening to. How do you feel now? Your hearts are broken? I suggest in the future, you think who you listen to, and you're careful from where you receive your information. Because look how they have abandoned you guys. They've totally forsaken you guys. They don't even have any self-respect or dignity. As soon as this is over, they go across to Maralago. Look at you. Now you guys were a bunch of pawns in the game, listening to them. And it was using you and emotionally manipulating you. And you fell for it. You fell for the bamboozlement. Do some introspection, people.
Yeah, most of my family, a lot of my family doesn't have college degrees.
But the stats are the stats.
But that's not, it doesn't say I voted for Donald Trump because of racism. That's not, let me just ask, what stat are you talking about? Yes, you can.
Wait, hold on.
I think there's a lot of people who are probably looking at what Joe and Mika did and find it opportunistic. There are people who change their stripes, or maybe their spots, I should say, today.
And then he says that the news network that is most critical of him should be taken off the air. This is not a reach. I could go back and talk about Nazi Germany, and I do it without any concerns whatsoever. And if people can't start drawing the parallels, well, you're just stupid, or you have your head in the sand, or you're one of them.
Joe and I realize it's time to do something different. And that starts with not only talking about Donald Trump, but also talking with him.
Get out of trouble because they don't want Trump to come after them, because they thought that he was gone. They thought all the, his felony counts and January 6th and all these things. No one in America was going to vote for Donald Trump again. I mean,